James, thanks for talking to us this morning. So tell me, have you been to Atlantic City before? Have you performed there?
We never have, and I've always looked forward to visiting Atlantic City. Just hearing about it growing up, and of course the Bruce Springsteen song, and so we're looking forward to it, man. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great music town too. There's a lot of people come to see shows there, just following bands or whatever. So, and do you come up north a lot, or is it kind of a rare thing for you to swing up this way?
We do. We've done a lot with bigger tours. As far as our own shows go, we're starting to get there more and more just by ourselves, which is great because it gives us time to play our entire set and really connect with fans.
And is it different to play this part of the world than than when you're playing some other maybe in the South or some fans seem different, audience seem different, or is it universal kind of thing?
It's really amazing now. Starting out when we first started the band, it was kind of regional, and we kind of kept going further north, and so. But now, with the success of with songs like "Crazy Girl" and "Breaks Your Heart," and now our new single "Drunk Last Night," having some radio success has really, opened up the United States for us as far as going into clubs that we never been, and having people in there that know our songs and sing along.
And coming out of Texas, how do you think that shaped your sound? And it's like a different thing to come from Texas music scene than say, right from Nashville, I would think so.
Yeah, Texas it's always been kind of, a little more rock and roll, a little edgier, and it's funny when we first started, making music and kind of what was coming out of Texas then, that was kind of too rock and roll for mainstream country, what it was back then, but now mainstream country's kind of jumped onto that sound, but yeah, it's different, there's some, it's like we never really had a formula. We all had different influences, and I think in Texas you're able to play your own music, write your own music, and there's so many live music venues that you can go out and kind of cut your teeth and learn how to perform and what people like, and what we were very blessed to create a fan base around here and be able to kind of just shape the music that we wanted to make.
And you mentioned the song "Crazy Girl," and I know you won that songwriting award for that one, the ACM award. So what does that mean for you when to win an award like that? Is that kind of like a real milestone to be recognized by your peers like that?
It is. For so long we've been to those awards, and when we weren't sitting in the cheap seats, we always felt like the underdogs, and we didn't really quite fit in, but now it when you get recognized like that, you kind of feel like you're part of the club now, and it's a great feeling.
And I know that you have that new single, "Drunk Last Night," that's out and doing well. And is this going to sort of set the tone for the next album? I mean, do you know have you written the songs yet, or is that still in the works? Or?
It is. The next record will be out January or February of early next year. And yeah, the "Drunk Last Night" kind of sets the tone of this record's a lot more up tempo and a lot more kind of rocking. So than our past records. So it's exciting to have, you know, some fast up tempo tunes to add to the mix.
Yeah, I would think that's good for the live show, right? So sort of you have to mix it up. You can't just play all ballads. People bring everybody. Might just bring them down a little bit, and you don't want people to cry or whatever.
Especially for the live show, you know, we've started playing and a bunch of new tunes in the show and trying them out on people, and you know, it's really added a lot to the set. And not that we, you know, had all ballads before, but it's really, this record's a lot more up tempo than our previous efforts, and you know, we're looking forward to playing them live in Atlantic City.
Now, you also mentioned today, you know, about coming up north with other acts, and you guys have really been able to tour with a lot of, you know, big names as you come up. And I see that I think you were just out with Kenny Chesney. So what was that like? I know he's really got some rabid fans out there, I would think. So are they friendly to the openers, or how does that work out when you're touring with him?
Chesney was amazing. One of the most amazing tours we've ever done, and we got to play stadiums and arenas all over the United States, and that was in Canada. It's just it's crazy. His fans are like rabid. I mean, I've been to a bunch of rock shows, you know, in my life, and I mean, his fans are like 10 times crazier than any other fans that I can think of. And you know, they get there at 8 a.m. and they start partying and drinking, and so it's insane. But you know, and they come in, and you know, you sometimes when you're on and spring played looking for an arena in it over the United States. It looks like it's in Canada a lot. Yeah, so you know, crazy as bad. Well, I mean, I've been in Atlanta rock shows, you know, and you know, I mean, his are like going crazier.
Morning, talking to
any
tell me to
other that I can think, you know, at 8 a.m. they start talking and it's, you know, and they come in and you know, use some on and we played an arena over the United States in Canada. Just so crazy as that. I mean, I've been to rock shows, you know, and I mean, his are like 10 crazier.
Tell me morning. So
any other
that
I can think of, you know,
talking
at 8 a.m.
Tell me
they start
morning.
and you know, it's bad. I've always known or to come in and you know, use some Atlantic on and you know, had it growing for when played an arena over the United States spring in Canada. Looking just so in it a lot crazy. It looks like one that I mean, yeah. I've been drinking and rock and shows, you know, so it's but I mean, his you know, or like they